So I have recently acquired this amazing reading chair.
Which means that I'm probably going to spend a lot more time on this video channel giving book reviews and book reports and things that I just read. Some of them will be really Catholic, some of them will be really not Catholic, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's so much fun. The most recent book I finished reading was this, the Holy Bible. I ran the idea of finishing the Bible to a priest I know, and he's like, okay, well, why do you want to finish the Bible? I think he was trying to catch me in some like super guilt-ridden reason and say, no, maybe that's not the reason you should do it. And I had like 3 reasons to read the Bible. One was I actually kind of liked reading it before and figured I should keep reading it now. The second was it just felt like I should. I do church work. I make a video, I should know the Bible. And the third was that I had recently gotten in my mind that I should probably read scriptures from other people's faiths and traditions and stuff like that. But I would just feel kind of weird reading the Quran when I hadn't finished my own Bible yet. So there's that. So I set about finishing the Bible. I was really lucky because I had actually read a lot of the Bible before I started this. It was this Bible, and the pages fell out. Back when I worked for Focus, I was given reading assignments out of the Bible so I could read all of the narrative books out of the Bible. The books that tell the story, but like aren't the Psalms or the prophets or the lists of things. The narrative books of the Bible are Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Joshua, Judges, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, Ezra, Nehemiah, 1st Maccabees, one of the Gospels, and Acts of the Apostles. So I read most of that in this Bible. It's a New Revised Standard Version translation for the nerds that care about that. But then I needed something I could carry around a lot, so I switched to this Bible. Revised Standard Version for the nerds that care about that. And I gotta tell you, as a piece of literature, the Bible is amazing. Some of those stories get gory. The bad guys, the villains in the Bible are very bad, and the good guys in the Bible are often very bad. Looking at you, David. Oh, that was not cool. And then there are the good guys who are very, very good. Extremely heroic. Maccabees is no joke. I legit want to reread so many parts of the Bible. Some of them I want to reread just because I liked the story. I want to go back and actually like plot like which king it was when and which prophet was when and like figure out what was what. And there were some things I have to reread because it was saying things about God that I was not the most comfortable with, and I needed to figure out what that was about. It's one of the beauties of the Bible that I mentioned a long time ago. It's not one book, it's a lot of different things. If you like statistics, you will find them in the Bible. If you like legends, you'll find them in the Bible. If you like histories, you'll find it in the Bible. Poetry and law and lists, lots of lists. Building specifications for the temple in Jerusalem. And then this stunning piece of literature decides to end really strong. Yes, the book of Revelation is crazy, but I also love it. Sometimes I was bored, I'll admit, and sometimes I didn't get it, I'll admit, and sometimes the prophets repeat themselves a little bit, like you're gonna smite Babylon. We know. Sometimes it's raunchy as all hell, but so many times in this, I felt my heart and my soul expanding when I read it. These words really do have a power. They really are the inspired word of God. It's no accident that people find this inspiring and powerful and meaningful. It was planned that way from like the beginning. The Bible. 9 out of 10 stars. Would read again. I only got 9 stars because sometimes I got bored. Okay, sue me. So the next book I've started to read, and I have no idea when I'll finish, is Tortured for Christ by Reverend Richard Wurmbrand. This is what happens when you start talking to your conservative friends about Tradinistas. They send you books about Soviet martyrs. If you want to read the Bible, I definitely recommend starting with the narrative books and then going in and filling the gaps afterward like I did. I've got a list of the narrative books of the Bible down in the doobly-doo. It starts off with things you've heard of and then very quickly adds extra details you never heard of before, and it's just fascinating, and it's not clean cut, and the God it portrays is dangerous and amazing, and you need to read this. And then the New Testament happens, and the God is dangerous and amazing and is dangerous to himself. God risks a lot in the Old and New Testament. If you want to keep watching my book reviews, if you want to recommend new books for me, or if you just like interesting, fast-paced, lots of jump cut Catholic content, subscribe and like and go to my other places that you can subscribe. Tell your friends. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this channel. I'll see you later.